Hi guys, I've got the engine installed in the truck. I'm getting ready. I'm outside in the garage. I'm about to get started breaking this engine in. I kind of wanted to do a real quick little video, do a little run through the truck real quick and show you the engine and everything mounted on it. So as you can see, I've added a hole here in the front that'll allow good cooling to the head of the new engine. With the Dynamite, for some reason they didn't have any kind of pre-cut hole, so I had to cut a hole in the windshield. And there we go. Had to do a little bit of modifications to get it in there. I had to cut out back here because the roto start was hanging down just a little bit below the bottom of the engine case. So I had to cut that out just a little bit. I could have shimmed it, but I didn't want to have to mess with those shims every single time I took the engine off. So I just went ahead and cut it. It's not a big deal. I don't know if you can see it, but right in between the engine case, the actual mount on the side of the engine and the engine mount that mounts to the chassis, right in between there, you can see two little tiny washers I had to put in there. I had to do that to get the bottom of the actual engine itself to clear the chassis as well. Didn't need much at all, but I didn't want it to be, I just didn't want it to be rubbing against the chassis and causing any, unneeded pressure on the engine. So I went ahead and put a couple of little shims in there. This manifold is not exactly ideal for this pipe. Well, it's a little bit short actually. It's coming up a little bit short of where my mounting location is, so I'm either going to have to make something up right here to be able to mount the pipe correctly, because right now I'm going to have to run it hanging down a little bit, which actually it'll kind of help. It'll help to get some of those, during break-in, get some of those oils out of that pipe. And also, I want to run it hanging down a little bit, because if you notice, if I run it up here, this pipe is running right up against this aluminum, and it's going to end up messing the pipe up and the chassis from all the vibration. So I'm going to run it during break-in. I'm going to run it hung down right there until I get a chance to modify this hanger here, or I've also got other manifolds ordered too. So as soon as those come in, I'll get to mount those. Again, I'm going with the gas fuel tank that's been converted over to nitro lines. Got the LST2 flywheel. And there you go, guys.